Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day and welcome back to Talking with Tyler. On today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about this year's Super Bowl that took place this past Sunday, another Chiefs and Eagles rematch. But I want to first apologize to everyone that's been waiting for a new podcast. I've been really busy with school lately, and I hope you've all been enjoying my Instagram content that I've been putting out. If you don't follow me on there already, my handle is the @ talking _ Tyler. So that's my Instagram handle. And if I got a lot of great content that you're missing out if you're only listening to my podcasting platforms. My Instagram is a great place to get some great things. I've been getting a lot of opportunities lately to do interviews with people, and I'm extremely thankful for it. And I also want to do another announcement. I'm also on every other platform where you get your podcast, not only Spotify. So if you're listening on a platform other than Spotify, I want to welcome you to the Talking with Tyler podcast, and I'm your host, Tyler Skirman. It's one of the best places to get your sports entertainment from, and I hope you've been enjoying for everybody that's been here before my content. So I want to get into the Super Bowl now. It was another, as I mentioned earlier, rematch of Super Bowl 57, and this time the Eagles got their revenge, coming out on top 40-22. And I knew the Eagles were going into this game were going to win it. Saquon has been dominant all season long. In total this year, he was the league's leading rusher. But in this game, he really didn't show up much. He had 25 attempts for 57 yards, and he just really looked not like himself. And I thought this would have been a great time for him to show off his big abilities. And I'm sure Giants fans are hating it right now, but that was probably one of the worst trades that they could have expected. And the Eagles were able to capitalize on a lot of Mahomes' turnovers, the 2 interceptions, the one that went for a pick 6 by Cooper to Jean for 38 yards. That was one of the highlights of the game. And then Zach Bond, who was the Defensive Player of the Year candidate, he had the other interception that I was very intrigued to see. And when Mahomes throws interceptions, it's very unlikely you're going to win a game. And he was a MVP candidate, but after this one, it just didn't look very promising, even though the NFL honors already took place before this. But the Eagles did a very nice job containing Patrick Mahomes. 6 overall sacks, so a huge number. And the Chiefs attempted for a three-peater, but it definitely fell short. The Eagles were playing some prevent defense in the very end, so this game could have been a little bit more out of hands. And the kicking in New Orleans is very easy. Playing in a dome, Eagles kicker 4 for 4 on both field goals and extra points. So it's pretty crazy Super Bowl. And my thoughts about Kendrick, if you guys liked my introduction song, it was All the Stars with SZA. I thought that was my favorite song from this year's halftime, and I really liked it. So to all those people that out there that didn't like it, I think you would give another shot at it. And Xavier Worthy was another Chiefs star that had 8 targets for 8 receptions and 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Jalen Hurts, he can rush, throw, do whatever the hell he wants. And he had a rush touchdown in this game. Jalen Hurts is he played out of his mind in this game. And it was definitely a great game. I mean, it didn't start out great, but the Chiefs are always fighting. And Mahomes did not look good. Kelsey barely showed up. Definitely disappointing. His girlfriend Taylor Swift in the stands. And that's about it for this Super Bowl. So thank you guys all for listening to my podcast. I also have an idea about doing like a weekly show. I think it's either going to be like a Talking with Tyler Tuesday or Talking with Tyler Thursday. So whatever one you guys want. just let me know in the comment section and I'll try to incorporate it. I'm also planning on doing an MLB show within the next couple of days, mostly New York teams because that's where I'm located close to. So be on the lookout for something in the coming days. So thank you guys all for listening to my podcast. Hope you guys had a great holiday. Sorry for the quick podcast, and don't mind my voice. I'm a little getting over a cold, so it's just a little raspy right now. So thank you all for listening to my podcast. Bye.